Yeah, hi. Glad to have you back again, and I'm proud this one's about the football flash of this video, of course. And it's the second weekend of action in the English Premier League new season 2021-2022 season. Liverpool kickstarting the action of the weekend at Anfield, welcoming Burnley to a full Anfield Stadium. Last time we had that was Match 2020 before the Corona break. Yeah, of course, Corona break for the fans and a few lucky ones that were able to get into the stadium on the final day of the 2020-2021 season. But we did have a full house, and for players like Diego Jota and Thiago Alcantara, of course, it was such a thrilling encounter, and so glad to have the fans back, and the homophobic chants that were disgusting as said by Klopp, and uh, so easily we treated that, and we never had that in the stadium at Anfield again. I mean, we had them in the stadium at the Carrow Road when we did face Norwich on the opening day of action, but you know, fans are back at it again, and we can't just can't just debunk them, of course. Liverpool cruising to a through 2-0 victory. Could have been three. We had Mo Salah's goal disallowed, a very dark one there for offside. Yeah? We won, and I've got a lesser view on that. Yeah. Highlight of the day was Constantino Simikas had a rating of 9.5. Got into Opta Sport. I mean, that was so massive. Had his first competitive assist for Liverpool as well. And Yanko Jose can just seem to stop scoring. He's the most viral of the front three now. Talk about Jota, Salah, Mane, then Firmino in that order. Then might still go for Firmino over Mane, but let's see. It's just the second game of the season, and I think that will happen. So Shimikas was full of energy, so bright, so vibrant, and gladly we've got Andy Robertson back on the bench again, and also it was a first start for Jordan Henderson. Speculations coming in, he might just sign a new contract in the next few days. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So moving in for Liverpool, I mean, seems just we're back at it again, and VVD with the flank crosses, sprint crosses here and there on the pitch. It's Liverpool again, and it seems like classic Liverpool again. Let's roll this season, and let's go get the league, get the Champions League. Let's do the treble, yeah. um, Manchester United. I wouldn't call them shite, but come on, they did play some bursting display of football. Talk about it, and there was a controversy where Bruno Fernandes having the foul and winning a penalty as he does as always. Not bad, not business, but Paul Pogba, he's on fire. He's definitely the highlight of players for United. Mason, a couple of Mason Greenwood, which is a beautiful assistant goal for Greenwood. United fell short, courtesy of Charlie Adams. Beautiful strike as well, and they don't seem ready to win the title this season. They don't seem ready to challenge for the title. We've got teams like Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, of course, up in the game. Tottenham as well, but United, just seem to fall short. You display a five-star performance against a tougher opponent, Leeds United on the first day, and you go on the second day, you do bottle it against, Southampton. Could have got relegated easily last season. I mean, bottled that, and against a side that you defeated 9 goals to nothing last season, and you just seem to bottle that easily. Yeah, quite crazy, but. Let's see how they go in the season. I believe they do need this more spark to get that team in place. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is definitely doing a great job. I mean, he's been there, and it's done well for. He's got them to 4 semi-finals, 1 finals, bottled all. But come on, I come in and although I don't see them winning the title, winning the league title this season, but they might come close just like they did last season. And nothing stops Liverpool from winning the title as well. I mean, we've got a very, very great squad, one that can defeat anything in the Premier League. Now, talk about Chelsea. Chelsea, they seem to get everything at the moment. It seems to be perfect. Pinpoint Romelu Lukaku coming in, and it took him just 15 minutes to make his mark in the English Premier League. He played for Chelsea, played for Everton, played for Man United. I mean, so familiar with the league. Come lived outside, went to the Italian league, and came back and come on, man, is firing again. Lukaku just can't seem to stop scoring, and he's back at it in Chelsea again. Racing James also with really go for himself. I mean, I think Arsenal were the pretty poor ones, not that extremely Chelsea did play well, don't get me wrong, but not that extremely great performance from Chelsea. I mean, I think Arsenal bottled it more. Lukaku was cruising in amongst the defenders. I mean, it was so easy. Talk about if we didn't have a Cesar Azpilicueta on the other side. I mean, if Cesar Azpilicueta did play for Arsenal, I mean, I'm sure it would have been a different ball game. Or probably an informed Antonio Rudiger, of course. That I think Arsenal don't seem ready for anything, but Martin Odegaard is in now. He did change the Arsenal sport game last season. Works on in Bukayo Saka, and they can just force something out. I do see Arsenal making Europe this season. Might not be the Champions League. Might not be probably the Europa League or the Europa Conference League now. Now that we have three slots for Europe in football, so football's top flight in Europe. So I might just see Arsenal making Europe again, but coming close to the title. Well, anything's happened on football. It's football, man. Tottenham as well um uh at the Molyneux back faced Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Dele Alli putting up a five-star performance. Won the penalty and converted for himself, and it's all about the Hurricane saga. That was just very bad to chant going on in the stadium where fans were singing to Harry Kane saying he's gonna leave, and fans replying with the chants. Which was all fun in the stadium, but football is here again, and let's enjoy it. So after day two, we've got Chelsea on top, we've got Liverpool, we've got Brighton, and I'll talk about Andy Murray. Come on, this guy's such a brilliant striker. I'll put in my FPO. By the way, how many of you do play fantasy? Let me just see your comments in the comment section below, and it's nice having you. Day two in the Premier League is back, and not much of action. Peace. See you in the next video.